outside the Hall home, and joining me is Mike Lindsey with Lindsey Scapes Inc. out of Mustang, Oklahoma. And you guys have landscaped this yard, and I am just amazed by the beautiful water features that you have here. You've got a couple, and there's one drawing my eye over there.
Well, the owner really likes his water. What can I say? That was one request he had. He wanted as much water, as many waterfalls as possible on this property. So we tried to accommodate him.
Very nice, and it kind of drowns out some of that traffic noise that you get being in an urban environment as well. Can you talk about how involved it was to get all of these water features in here?
Well, we spent quite a bit of time on the drawing board and taking measurements and just deciding what we could get in the small space. It's a very heavily planted property, that is what the Halls wanted, and we just let them know they're going to have to do a lot of maintenance to maintain this tight proximity, but so far so good. I've done real well.
Well, it's beautiful, your combination of some of your traditional plants that we see, but also the mix of annuals and perennials. You've got some tropicals, and how it goes from something in full sun to this, which is a very shady garden in here. It is, and it's been a little problematic getting it all sorted out and getting the right mixture and the drainage and what have you, but I think we got there. I mean, you almost feel like you're inside the house in this space, but these plants seem to be doing quite well. This landscape's been in for 3 years? 4 years plus. Okay. So could you squeeze any more water features into this landscape?
There's one more spot, but I'm not going to mention it. We're going to keep that quiet.
Well, what do you got in the backyard? Can we go take a look at that?
Yes, absolutely. A little more water, a little more garden.
Wow, Mike, this landscape is spectacular.
Well, thank you.
You got a lot of water squeezed back here. I mean, could you have done anything more?
I don't think so. That was the owner's request, is he wanted lots of water, waterfalls, features, streams, whatever we could get fitted in. It would look nice, and here we are.
And it creates a nice privacy, so you don't see the golf course and stuff.
Exactly. Well, the way it lays out is we have our sunken living space. So when you're sitting or lounging, you have privacy from the golf course. But then when you're up and about, you still have your full view open. So it's kind of a double feature we work toward. You're
kind of using that borrowed view of the golf course. Then.
Absolutely.
So the pool was here, or was it not here?
The only thing in this entire garden that was existing was the shell of the pool. Okay. Only. Everything else was taken out. The outdoor living space, the concrete, front backyard, everything is new. This is a brand new garden. There's nothing existing. Wow.
And you definitely hear that sound of water. Now, anytime you have water, you got to have fire, right?
Exactly.
So we've got a couple of fire pits, actually. We've got our large one here.
Yep, we have the fire trough here, so in the winter you sit back, you have a nice warm environment, and then there's 3 fire features on this waterfall, and there's another one on this kiddie pool as well.
I don't know that you could have squeezed anything more into this backyard, but it's absolutely fabulous.
I don't think I could have either. So
thank you for sharing your design with us.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
As you can see, there's some spectacular homes and gardens featured this year, and joining me is Hugh Stout, who is the president of the Oklahoma Horticulture Society. And Hugh, can you tell us a little bit more about your garden tour?
Well, as you can see, it's a wonderful tour, and you're going to see some wonderful gardens. We're so thankful for the homeowners and the landscape designers and all that opened them up for us.
So the garden tour of Connoisseurs is a regular annual garden tour. Why does the Oklahoma Horticulture Society host this?
Well, our whole lot in life is to promote horticulture. We do that through scholarships at a couple of schools, OSU and OSU OKC, to help horticulture students. And we have monthly meetings about just any topic, anyone that's interested in gardening whatsoever. We cover the gauntlet. I would also say that our membership, we have a lot of professionals, architects, designers, nurserymen, plantsmen, professors, but it's mostly just normal gardeners like myself, and you get to learn a lot from all these people. And I think that's what makes our tour so special, because we all are kind of a close-knit group, and we can bring these gardens together. But yeah, the money is just to promote horticulture, basically.
Being a part of those meetings, it's a great interface between the professional world of horticulture and also backyard gardeners.
Exactly, and you can actually teach those professionals a thing or two, you know, which is fun.
Well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
We have only provided a small sample of the beautiful gardens that you will experience on this year's tour. You can find more information about the tour, descriptions of the homes, and ticket locations on the Oklahoma Horticultural Society's website, ok-hort.org. We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.